Pisces, this is going to be your monthly reading. So anyone with prominent Pisces placements in your birth chart, thank you so much for being here. This is going to be a reading for the month of October 2023. All right, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're relaxing, enjoying today's message, today's video. If you do enjoy it or did enjoy it, please click the little thumbs up button, like the video. I really appreciate it. It does help my videos circulate throughout YouTube. My channel is still fairly small, so any assistance I can get from that perspective would be greatly appreciated. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you there. All right, so who am I picking up on today? What Pisces group am I picking up on? Let's sit in the energy, open up the channel, receive the messages. What does Pisces need to know for the month of October 2023? What is in their personal energy this month for the group that I'm picking up on, please? I feel very confident. There's some confidence coming through, like power coming through from you. It feels like you just went through a time where you had to accomplish something. Like you had to really work on something. Like there's been change, or you had to build something, create some, I don't know. It's like a goal. Like you've recently accomplished a goal. Like you feel satisfied. You feel powerful. You feel capable. Like you see what you just managed to do. And so there's, yeah, like confidence coming through. I think people also see it as well. Yeah, for sure. Here's a Magician. Like I said, you've been creating something. You've brought something to life. You've hit a goal. You also have the Ace of Wands. Ooh, there's power this month with the Pisces. That's what I'm feeling right there. This group of Pisces, you are in your fire element in the month of October. So you may have some fire placements in your chart, or something has come up to cause you to get out of your normal watery nature. Like there's a need to take action. You are being placed in a position or in a circumstance where you have to take some sort of action this month. And you know that this thing, whatever it is, like you were made for it. You have what it takes within you to create this and to bring this to life. There's no doubt. There's no hesitation here. 10 of Wands. All fire energy here. I do associate the Magician with fire energy just because it brings creation, right? And in like that, when you talk about the elements and their properties and what they are here to do energetically, the fire element is the one that transmutes the air, which is the thinking, the idea, the emotion, which is the feeling and the heart, right? So you have the idea and you feel it, you feel the passion for it, the want for it. And the fire is the one that transmutes that into the material earth. Okay, so without the fire, we cannot take our goals and our ideas and manifest them and bring them to life in the earthly plane. So this element is really important in that process. But yeah, I mean, geez, you are going, you know what you need to do. You are blazing. Like there's a lot of activity. You're going to be very energetic. If you are not usually the type to be up and about, to be active, to be out, to be extroverted, to be seen, to be known, there's something going on in your life. There's a situation, a circumstance that is causing this energy to come into your life this month. So it's just something to be prepared for. If you're not already, that, you know, there's going to be a lot of activity. You want to make sure that you're taking care of your body for sure. There's something about the blood here as well with the fire and all of the red that's coming through. So for a lot of water signs, I know, especially with the Cancers and the Pisces, there's anemia that comes through with that. Like our blood can be very watery. So there's something about you taking care of your blood. I'm getting like your health, your immune system, your vitality, your energy. Like I don't know. So just make sure that, you know, of course you are eating and drinking the right things, so that way you can keep up with all of the energy that is needed from you this month. There's a little bit of aggression I'm feeling, okay? So you want to just be mindful of that. I don't think that there's a lot of room for anyone to come in and really like want to distract you, or like you're not allowing people to distract you. You're not allowing anything to sway you off your path right now. There's a lot of energy around like having a strong conviction in something that you're doing or something that you believe in. You know that this is going to take work. You know that something is not going to be easy. There's something about whatever this is not being easy. That uneasiness is coming from a place of threat. Okay, so I don't know what that means, but I'm getting that threat feeling, like something is a threat. You can run the risk of losing something, so you have to summon your energy, like your power, to deal with this, to create this, to, I don't know, like there's something about if you don't do that, there's a threat, like you threat being hurt, you threat being like, there could be loss, there could be something like that. But you want to be careful with violence, you want to be careful with violent people, you want to be careful with weapons, sharpness, sharp things. Today is the 30th, so we just got out of the full moon in Aries. When it's that Aries Mars energy comes through, there is associations with sharp objects and accidents and cuts and blood and, you know, stuff like that. So I don't know if that's why I'm picking that up, but for a reason I'm picking it up. Okay, so it's just something to be mindful of. If you're Pisces rising, that means that this full moon fell in your 12th house. So yeah, there's a lot of mental threat, mental sharpness, mental violence. I don't know, like you're probably pissed off. I don't know, some of you, I feel like you're pissed off, like you are angry, you're upset, and that anger is coming through at some point this month in the form of aggression and like needing to get up and get something done, needing to fix a thing, needing to take control. You're like, no one else is going to come and do that. Like this is on you this month to do that. And you will go through some battle scars while you do this. So something to be prepared for whoever I'm reading for, whoever's taking this seriously, is that you will come up against opposition this month, but you need to stand strong and there's no unwavering. Okay, like what your convictions, like you stand on them, there's no unwavering. Like look, he is literally holding that wand, right? Or this, what is it? Scepter in his hand. And she has a weapon in hers. So there will be some arguments. There will be some battles. You will come out with some battle scars, Pisces. But there's like major passion, whatever this is. You believe in it. You want to protect it. This is like a fire brewing within inside of you. I mean, it's great energy if you use it properly and smart, effective, you know. Don't just stay in that like battle zone. Like if you're going to war, make sure it's for a reason. Make sure you have a cause and you understand that cause completely, so you are able to defend it and fight for it. What is coming through in the environment, please, for the Pisces? Let's see if we get some more information on what this war is about. The Chariot. Interesting. I don't know who I'm picking up on, but you have some strong, strong belief systems here that you are defending. What else in the environment for the Pisces? You are on a path. There's something in your environment. A path has opened up in your environment this month. A path has either already opened up or will open up. Two of Pentacles. Something is going to cause you to feel the need to waver, I'm hearing, because you feel that something is a loss. What is this? I feel like someone in your environment is going to lose you this month. For whatever reason. It's like symbolically, someone is going out to war to fight for their beliefs, to protect themselves, protect their community, protect their family, like something like that. And somebody is going to feel left behind. I don't think this is you. I think that this is someone in your environment that feels left behind. And there's a little bit of longing. And it's like, because she's a mermaid, right? It's like you left the water. You left your water family, I guess, in a sense, for your fire, you know, like you're leaving things behind. There's people, there's some sort of past. There's no longer energy there. It's like a deserted forest or deserted, I don't know. Something's been deserted. I also have this energy of whatever or whoever you've left behind is like a spirit, is like they are going to stay in the environment that you left them in. Like they are sort of stuck there. However that is for whoever that is. Like they are lingering there. They are roaming around there. It could be a literal spirit that you may have put away. Like if you are into, you know, magic or something like that, witchcraft, I don't know. Like energetically, spiritually, symbolically. Or it could be literal, like you literally left someone and you moved out, right? And the person that you left is still in the place, in the home. And they are sad and they are roaming. I just see someone like really melancholy and like roaming around their house or in a daze, like not really interacting, not really present, not grounded in fantasy. They're stuck in another dimension. They're stuck in the past. They're stuck somewhere else. They are not in reality. They are not here in the now anymore since you have left. And whatever it is, it's because it's a cause. It's something that you believe in. This is the Chariot card. This is like my duty, my divine responsibility, my obligation, or something like that. Like I need to go and I need to do this thing. I'm feeling sacrifice as well. Yeah, it's like very targeted. There is a specific goal, very detailed as well. And this is your opportunity, it feels like. Like you know that you cannot pass this moment up. This is the right time, the right place to do this thing. You need to do it right now. It feels very urgent. Okay. All right. Let's break down the month and get more detail. So we're going to go and look at the beginning, middle, and end of October and just break it down. It could be situations, circumstances, people, energy coming up. But it's just going to give you a more detailed outlook of what to expect throughout the month. And then we'll pull some clarifiers. And then at the end, I also have a Saw Wind Oracle deck that I'm pulling from. It's the Seasons of the Witch. So just something to celebrate Halloween and see what comes through for you guys from that deck. Ooh. Who did I just do? Virgo. The Virgo reading had this Queen of Swords exactly in the same position. You may be dealing with a Virgo. But starting off the month, you are very clear. Star. So you have the Queen of Swords and the Star card. Ooh, you have a dream. This dream is super clear to you. It's your truth. Queen of Pentacles, beautiful. Doing what you need to do to accomplish this thing. The Queen of Pentacles is not a stranger to hard work when it comes to building something and getting her hands dirty. He or she getting her hands dirty to create the thing and build the thing. I do think that you have some kind of assistance. There's either divine assistance or like actual someone who is like, I feel like your apprentice or something like that. You also have the Wheel of Fortune. In the beginning of the month, there is two queens here. So it's either you are coming through with these types of characteristics within you, or you are dealing with two people. So you have one person who leads from the mind, who is very analytical, logical. This person is in control of their thoughts, of their emotions, of their actions. They rarely go through like those emotional reactions or emotional triggers or anything like that. Like they see things clearly through a clear lens. They could be a little detached, a little cold. You really don't know where you stand with them very much, usually. They're an observer, but at the same time, like, it's not obvious that they observe. Like, they're not interested in... The Queen of Swords is never interested in, like, kid shit. That's what I call it. Like the trivial, I don't know, superficial, you know, type of stuff. Like, they're too smart. They're too intelligent. Like, they focus on shit that matters, you know? So therefore they come off a little intimidating. Like, when you talk to them, it's like, if you're not talking to them about something meaningful or something that's important or whatever, like, they cannot hold a superficial conversation with you, you know? And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. This is the homemaker. This is the domestic queen. This is the person that can run a household and run a business simultaneously, you know, and still be there for family and still, you know, throw a party. And like, it's like the Queen of Pentacles is like the whole package, like everything. They can do everything, you know, at the same time, all the time. They do have, you know, boundless energy usually. This card is represented by the Capricorn. This card's represented by the Libra. So the queens are always the cardinal signs of the element that they portray. So this is the cardinal element of air, which is the Libra. This is the cardinal element of earth, which is the Capricorn. So you may be dealing with some of those. You could also be dealing with an Aquarius or a Jupiter ruled person here with the Wheel of Fortune. I never call out the signs. I don't know why I'm doing that today, but it just is what it is. Yeah, so this Queen whoever this is, male or female, is the type that, you know, makes things happen. Like I said, gets their hands dirty, isn't scared to put in the work. Everything they do, though, is an investment. Okay, so if it's not worth it, like that queen, that person is not going, you're not going to see them spending time, wasting time on things that aren't going to give them any results in the end. There is investment always with this type of person, no matter what, whether it is of the heart, physical, labor, action, money investment, energetic investment, like whatever it is. They don't do anything for nothing. Okay, so I don't know how that plays a role. But, so these two queens are here. These two people are here in the beginning of the month for you. It may be a matter of like, for some of you, you have met this type of person that embodies both of these types of characters, and this is like a wish come true for you. Like this type of person is something that you've been needing to, like, in your life, to help support you in some sort of endeavor that you are creating, you are going through some pursuit. It could be you are meeting this type of person because it's a wish fulfillment from a love perspective. Like, you know, you've met a person like this and it's the type of person that you've always wanted. And I'm always saying wish fulfillment because the star is here and that's what the star represents. For the most part, is a wish fulfillment. It's your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes, right? There's also a health element, and again, I'm just reminding you about the health thing this month. Take care of your health, take care of your blood. But you're coming up through like a stroke of luck. One of these individuals is like a lucky charm, like someone here to assist you, to give you, put you on this path that the Chariot is on, to show you the path, to support you in the path or something. It's like let's just say you're on the journey and you're going down this path and you are like, you have this goal. And as you are going down the path, this person comes through, or one of these people come through, and it's just like, oh, the right time, right place. Like they have what I need. They have a resource. They have a contact. They have something, right? That is, and you feel like it's a stroke of luck, you know, that you have come across this person while you have been going on this path. So that's what it's going to feel like in the beginning of the month, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune here. Also, with the Wheel of Fortune, there's a feeling of being put on a different timeline. So there's a decision that you will make in the beginning of the month. That choice, that decision is going to catapult, or yeah, I want to feel like it's like a what is that? Catapult. It's going to like propel you. Like there's a choice, like a moment in time, and then after that moment, it's just like quick. Something happens quick once you make this sort of decision, and it's going to put you on a different, like yesterday you were doing this thing, you made a choice, an opportunity came and you took it. The next day, tomorrow or today, whatever, it's like you are focused on something bigger, something else. You're put in another place. Like I always say this, like the universe picked you up and placed you somewhere else. That's what it feels like with this Wheel of Fortune coming through. So you may have a moment in time where you're just like in realization of, wow, right? Like, look at how this happened, or like just a reflection or something like that of something happening to your advantage. And it was a blessing. What is coming through in the middle of the month, please, for the Pisces? The Hermit. The middle of the month gets a little quiet. You are contemplating another choice, another decision. Got the Two of Wands. Why are you quiet? You have all of this energy. You have all of this momentum. Are you missing or feeling the impact of the person that's been left behind? Maybe you have death. Ooh, middle of the month, there's big change. Something is ending. I feel like you are just like, the theme of this month is transition, like leaving behind and going into the new thing. So when you're in transition, you're simultaneously doing two things at the same time, right? Like you are leaving something, but you are starting something. Like, you know that it sounds a little basic when you put it in those words because it's obvious, but when you sit in that energy and you're actually living it, right? Like it's easier said than done to be able to put something away, leave an old way of living, an old way of being, leave someone behind, move out, change your job, you know, like quit a habit or say goodbye to the old something. That is a tough thing to do, and it takes a lot of courage and bravery. And it also takes an equal amount of courage and bravery to say hello to the new thing, to be excited of the new thing. Like all this simultaneously is happening, right? Like being preparing yourself, packing, you know, if you're moving, or, you know, setting up your new office or something like that if you got a new job, or, you know, like it's just putting yourself in that energy and being like realistic about it. When you are in transition, it does take a lot out of you, okay? And so I feel like in the middle of the month, you are sort of feeling that. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles here. There's, like I said, quiet energy, both with the Death and the Hermit. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, you're not fully and completely into the future yet. It's not there yet with this Page of Pentacles. You're working on it. You're getting it done. You're creating it. You're building it. It's not there, though. And whatever you did leave behind was already at its fullest capacity. So it's like this feeling of, I'm leaving this thing that is established, that has a foundation, that is at its peak, or, you know, like it's at its fullest for something that is just starting, and I haven't even touched the peak of it, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe that. So you could be a little hesitant or have a little bit of doubt there, but that thing, like as with anything that is already established, it started as a seed. It started as an idea. It started small. It's like you're preparing yourself with the Hermit here to be ready to take this big thing on and to create something and make it big again. Like create something again, the way you did with the thing that you've left behind. It's like a start over, basically. So the Hermit here is like, I need to rest. I already got something started. I'm already on the path. But in the middle of the month, there's a moment where it's like, okay, hold on. I need to take some time. I need to step back a little bit and rejuvenate and replenish and absorb, or like build up stamina, build up energy, build up power. So then I can go again. You know that this is the right thing to do. It's the smart thing to do with the Hermit. I'm not getting so much from the Death card, though. So when we clarify, we'll see what it's representing. It's a very silent process, it feels. Maybe it's more of like an internal transition, an internal death and rebirth. Like maybe you're not open about it, or it doesn't show itself in the physical because it's very quiet for me. I also feel that some of you, like a small group of you, are remembering, and I want to say the word mourning. I'm so sorry, but like maybe there is like someone from your past or something like that, and you're just like have a few days of silence or quiet because you are in remembrance. The Nine of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. The Page of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. And all of that is for the end of the month. So at the end of the month, you're worried about resources. So there's something that you're needing and you're not sure if you're going to be able to get it. You will get it. You just have to make sure that you are playing your cards right here. And you're communicating effectively. You're communicating what you need. You're going to the right people. It's a matter of whatever resources you are lacking. Yes, someone has it. It could be one of these people up here. But you do need to speak up about it, though. It's not going to just be given to you. I just want to give you that little forewarning that there is an element of either study, research, communication, like literal verbally speaking to somebody about what it is that you need. If it's not that, then somebody is going to come to you and ask you for help and ask you for something that they need, that they think you have. And I think that whoever it is that is being asked of has the thing with the Ace of Pentacles here. There's some sort of potential as well coming through at the end of the month. I think regardless, like the entire month is filled with potential. The biggest action part is coming at the beginning. That's the change maker. The change, what is it? Like the peak of the month, or when you notice that something has changed or come through, is going to be at the beginning. The rest of the month is going to be a matter of integrating and figuring out this change or dealing with this change or something like that. Okay, so just something to let you know as well. Like you're going to get the thing quick. You're going to get the thing early. And then after that, you have to maintain it. You have to create it. You have to build on it. You have to incorporate it or, work with it in some way. Something like that. Okay. But you'll definitely be worried about something at the end here. The end of the month. Whatever it is that you're going to be worried on, you will be communicating that, or somebody will be communicating with you. There's a time factor as well. So you might feel like you are rushed for time. Or I'm also feeling like something is overdue. So you want to be careful with that. If this has to do with money and paying bills or something, you want to watch how you are spending in the beginning of the month with this Wheel of Fortune. Can be very indulgent. And there could be an unexpected bill or something like that as well with the Death card. So by the end of the month, if you're not careful and you don't take this seriously, you will be in need. Something will be overdue. And you're going to be worried about it. Alright, what is up with this Queen of Swords? Who is she? What is she doing here? Nine of Swords. This queen is trying not to stress about something. Ooh, the Hierophant. There's a commitment, a contract, an obligation that you may be stressing out about beginning of October. This will come back to you later at the end, FYI. With my type of readings and how I read these, like, it's always good to check back in mid-month or something like that, because a lot of the times you will see the energy play itself out when, let's just say an example like this, you're starting off the month and you're anxious and fearful and in stress about a commitment or a contract or an obligation. And so whatever decisions that you decide that you make here in the beginning of the month to figure this thing out, right? Like, it's important to think toward the end of the month, that's going to come back. This is going to come back to you and it's going to play a role. Okay, so there is an element of, what is it, like futuristic type of reading here, obviously, especially if you're listening to it in the beginning of the month, where I'm telling you, be careful with the choices that you're making here with this obligation and this responsibility, because the aftermath, the consequence, right, everything has a cause and effect. And I'm not saying that it's going to be negative, right? Cause and effects can be positive as well, based off of the choice that you make, that something has you stressed out about. Okay, you're going to see this concept, this thing come back up at the end of the month. What else for this queen? This queen just wants to figure out a way to fix this. This is a solution-oriented energy. Using their mental skills, their analytical skills, their logical sense, their common sense. Something has you worried, stressed out, and it has to do with a contract, commitment, your belief system, your convictions, as I was saying, something that you really, really believe in, something you really want. This is who I am. I need to fight for this. I need to do this, and like something like that. There's no budging here. Like, you feel this in your soul, in your bones. Like, you want this, but it does involve commitment. And you're trying to figure out, or this queen is trying to figure out a way to get it done peacefully, seemingly. It's like, I need to get out of my head. I need to not stress about this. I need to be logical. I need to, like, get out of my emotions, get out of the what ifs, get out of the fear, the hesitation, the doubt, all of those things that are blockages that prevent us from being clear on a path, clear on a decision. The answer here is do what you know is right. That's it. You cannot go wrong you cannot go wrong with that. Okay? All the mental stuff that this Nine of Swords is bringing is hypothetical. It's not real. It's not in the 3D, right? This is just like worry of the future or regret of the past. Okay? It's not present. The answer here for you to get out of your stress and your anxiety and to go into a more peaceful, restful disposition and mode of being is to do what's right. Do the right thing. Who cares about the what ifs? The right thing to you may be something that is like, if I do this, I know it's right, but if I do it, this can happen. It could affect that. It can change this. I can get out of my comfort zone with that. Like, I will have to move. I will have to go and sacrifice money, or like, I don't know, like big things. You don't know what that's going to look like. You don't know how that's going to play out. Okay? The answer here is just do what is right. Let the universe take care of the rest. Let the universe place you where you need to be placed. trust and have faith. Anchor yourself to the ground. Anchor yourself to the earth. Anchor yourself to God, to spirit, to whatever. And yourself more than anything. And trust that if I do what I know is right for me, I cannot go wrong. And I have full faith that the universe is going to fix and figure out all of the details that is surrounding that. So you can get out of your head and make better decisions from a more clear-minded, logical place. Okay? What is the star? You have Justice. Pisces. You have Justice and the Seven of Swords. Some of you are not going to do this. Some of you are not going to follow my advice. Okay? What else for the star? Four of Cups. I just want to warn you. I just want you to be careful with the choices that you make is all, okay? Just remember, no matter what, everything is a balance. Everything will come into balance regardless. It just depends on what path you're choosing to take to get there. You're going to get where you need to get. You're going to be where you need to be. But are you going to take the healthy, smart, less dramatic, less conflicted, safer, easier route by following your inner morality here, like what you know is right? Or for the sake of instant gratification, for the sake of like this I want to say like this too good to be true. Like you can get the thing, you will get the thing, but there's something, like there's a choice or a path that you can take that is like this lofty. It's a lofty idea. It's a lofty vision. It's like an enhancement to your original goal or to your original thing. And it also feels very temptation like an easy way out, a get rich quick scheme, I don't have to put in too much of the hard work if I cut corners, right? Because the Ten of Wands is hard work. So with this fantasy-like thing with the star, some of you are going to be tempted to take the easy way out or take the easy way in with the Seven of Swords and manipulate your way through it, which I'm telling you is going to cause karmic repercussion with Justice here. For some reason, the cards are coming through so far with these clarifiers is like warnings. You may do this. You may want to take the easy way out because of laziness, basically. It's like a Pisces is usually lucky, right? Pisces is ruled by Jupiter, right? Both of the Pisces Sagittarius archetypes, are the types that take the risk and aren't afraid of consequence. So it's like I am bored and I am lazy and I am feeling a little like, yes, you're in the fire and all of that, but at the same time, it's like you have to be in the fire because this situation that's coming up in your environment is like pushing you to be in fire, pushing you to be in action mode. Would you rather not be in action mode? Of course. If you're a heavy Pisces energy, fuck yeah. Like you don't want to be in the fire. You want to fantasize all day and be in the waters, right? Like that's your thing. Not a judgment at all. but it's like, let's get this done quick so I can go back to living my life, so I can go back to being me, or something like that. So there's an opportunity that may come up that's going to be like, I'm gonna take the easy way out. I might have to lie. I might have to manipulate. I might have to be a little strategic. I might have to be deceitful, whatever, because I want to do it quick and I want to get this done quick. Justice is here, is saying, do the right thing. That's not how, like, the bigger the goal, right? The bigger the goal, no matter what, the bigger the goal, the more work. Okay? Like, you can't expect to be a millionaire, right, in a year and not bust your fucking ass, right? Like, you can't expect to, I don't know, like, just buy a house or whatever, like, get a car, or like, get married and like build this big family and, you know, live your dream, whatever, without work. Okay? Like, that's just how life is. And so if you have a big goal, a big dream, you know, and you're looking at the effort and the amount of work that you're putting in, and it's not big enough, it's not as much as your goal is, then that's already your indicator saying, like, no, you need to do more. Okay? Like, this is not a half-ass thing to do here. And I'm sorry I come across this way. That's my personality. Okay? I come from a good place, a good heart. I want the best for everybody. And especially me doing these readings, I want the best for my listeners and all of that. It's just how I come across, okay? And I'm so sorry. I'm not I'm not mad. I just want the best for you. Don't half-ass this shit. You have the opportunity to get to attain something great. Like, put the work in, you know? Anyway, okay. Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, there's the Wheel of Fortune, which is that card. This queen is the change maker. Whoever she is, you know who she is. Follow her lead. She may be a little bossy. She may be very controlling, but she's super smart at getting, and like, she can get things done. So she may have resources, like I said earlier, or she may have a way to do it, like the answer, the solution. Like, if you need that from someone, that's your person. She also has the Ace of Wands, which is here. Yeah, she has what you need, Pisces. Whoever this is, he or she. Two of Wands, which is that card. In the middle of the month, when you're faced with this indecision, or with this like need to balance two things and weigh out options and pros and cons or whatever, just go back to what this person told you, what you started to work on with this person. You had a conversation with them, something like that. And it was just like, if you do this and this and this, this will help you, right? If you do this and this and this, it's going to get you where you need to go. Like, that type of person, that type of conversation. And they, like, you may steer off that pathway in the middle of the month. And then you find yourself in a place of like indecision a little bit, or a need to balance some things out. Go back to this plan. Stay on course, stay with the plan here, basically. This queen has a lot of passion, is a change maker, is able to balance things and keep everything up and going at the same time. Like I said earlier, that queen is like, they can run a home and the business all at the same time, you know? They have the talent and skill set for that. So if that's what you need, especially coming into the middle of the month, you may need that. That person's your go-to. And they're also the one that is catalyzing this change in direction, this lucky break, this moment of right place, right time. You're not going to know. If you want to know what that moment is, and then you're sitting there and you're thinking like, what is it going to look like? How am I going to know? How am I going to know? You're not. Like, you're not going to know right now. You're going to know when it happens. With the moon card here, there's an element of not knowing. So this blessing, this moment in time where you're at the right place at the right time, right now, as you see this reading, whenever you see this reading, it's not time for you to know. It hasn't shown itself in the physical. Like right now, it is brewing. Like the universe is working on outer forces, like external things from you that you have no idea about, right? To make sure that this thing is ready for you and that you are ready for it at the exact perfect right moment. So just release the control or the thoughts of like wanting to know. Know that it's coming. Know that you're getting your lucky break. Know that you're getting a blessing at the beginning of October. But forget needing to know what it looks like. Forget needing to know what day. Forget needing to know like, what does it have to do with love? Does it have to do with money? Does it, like the universe is so complex, but at the same time, like majestic to, how can I say, like, it's never like that. It's never easy like that. Like it always comes in a really magical, mysterious way. Like one thing can just affect everything in a positive way. And then you think back and it's just like, whoa, like I can't believe that just happened. Because of this, I was able to get on track here, or I was able to meet this person, or I was able to get this job or something like that. And then you think like it was so unrelated, but it was the thing that I needed. What else for this Wheel of Fortune? There's celebration with it. Yep, celebration with it. This person may be moon ruled. If it is a person, there's something about the moon here, moon energy. And the Seven of Pentacles. You went back to something. That's what I can tell you about this lucky break. It has to do with something that you needed to reevaluate. To redo, to rekindle. I don't know why, but it's just like, for some of you, like, you have an item that belongs to somebody and you take it back to them. And there's like a moment in that day as you are taking this thing back or giving this thing back. It's something like that a synchronicity, a lucky break, a right place, right time happens. Okay, and that's for a small group of you, but I do feel that like somebody is giving something back and then boom, something happens. Okay, what is the Hermit? Here is the Chariot. Same card as this one. This is your path. You're being quiet about it. You're not telling anybody. Here is the middle of the month where you are on the path. You probably feel like you're doing it alone right now. Okay. All you have is you at this point. Yeah. King of Wands. So here is where that fire, the confidence, the conviction, the authority within you, the master of your own destiny, of your own life, needs to come out pretty strongly. You're not going to be communicating with a lot of people in the middle of the month and telling them your things, like what you're doing, what you're up to. You're just doing it. Here you might be a little bit aggressive as well. If somebody were to come and try to like throw you off or poke. You're doing it for the sake of something that you and another person have established together. Like whether it's a relationship, a household, something with the family. You're passionate about it. Like you're on the path to create this thing with this person, for this person, to be ready for this person, to build something, build a life, a relationship, a partnership. I feel like this moment with the, what is this? I lost my train of thought. What am I saying? The moment with the Wheel of Fortune, you start something with someone over here, okay? You start a relationship, you start a partnership, a creative thing, I don't know, something. You start something with them here, and you're quiet about it for a little bit. You and this person have created a plan to go on down this path. You're super passionate about it. You are defensive, you're defending it, you're protecting it because you have a goal, you have a vision. Like you want whatever you and this person have, like your thing, quote unquote, right? Like your relationship dynamic. It can look any way. It doesn't have to be romantic. And even if it is, it still can look any way. It's just something that you and the other person have established. It's your own, just the both of you. It belongs to just the both of you. You are being quiet about that and you are protecting it. At the same time, though, you're going along with it. Like you're doing it together. Okay? You're calling the shots, though. It feels like with this king. What is the Two of Wands? This is going to be a long reading. I'm sorry. Six of Pentacles, which is this card here. Yeah. This decision. There's timing. There's give and take. Somebody, here's where somebody may be asking help, or you're asking help. Resources are coming into play here as well. Two of Pentacles. Do we get the Two of Pentacles? King of Swords. So the Two of Wands is a card of balancing and juggling. You have two equally important responsibilities, things, whatever, and you need to keep them up in the air simultaneously at the same time. That's why I said this queen knows how to do that, right? But there's an element about that in the middle of the month where two important things are you're going to be presented, like they're going to be a focus. It could be work and home. It could be health and relationship. Like it's just, they're both equally important and you have to figure out how to keep them up, how to do the things, how to manage them together. So you may be enlisting the resources or help of another, probably this queen, to come in and help you with it. With this Two of Pentacles. And also, I feel like this is a time where these two equally important things, like you're trying to hold them up, but at some point though, you will make a decision to drop one. FYI. I'm gonna drop one of those things. So I don't know what that is. All right, let's go into the Death card. The Star comes up here with that whole speech I gave you about justice and doing the right thing. If you decide to take the easy way out and half-ass your way through this thing at the beginning of the month, whatever it is, in the middle of the month, that is going to come to an end. And you're going to have to like start over. The Empress, you're going to lose some resources here. And the resources is already coming up in the middle of the month. So if you're taking this reading seriously and you want to be smart, do the hard work early so you don't have to go through this loss of resource. It's like a hit or miss. Like you can be so successful, accomplished, like you can have victory in this battle, whatever this is, if you play your cards right. That is like, it's all up to you. You can, there's a potential if you don't play your cards right, you can lose your status in something, your position in something, your upper hand in something. What is the Page of Pentacles? Queen of Pentacles, which is this one again here. She has something you need. The World. This Queen can take you out of old habits. This Queen can take you out of Page of Swords, which is this one. This Queen can show you how to be more productive, efficient, how to live a better life, make better choices, whatever. You can be this person to someone as well. Like, I know I'm reading it from that perspective, but you can be helping somebody through their shit. Not to say that you're dealing with shit, but I mean, it's just probably a bad word to use. But anyway, this could be you as well. Being of some type of opportunity for someone. Yep. What is the Nine of Swords? There's a lot of communication, hanging out with people, discussing things, talking to people in the middle of the month as well. Queen of Fire, Queen of, what is it, Wands? Five of Pentacles. This anxiety is because you feel that you're losing your power, your control, your, yeah, like your position, like I said. If you don't do something on time, that's where the anxiety is coming from. Six of Pentacles, again, there's help, there's assistance here needed. Six of Pentacles here. Eight of, yeah, fast. Ooh, I felt that. The end of the month, your resources, either what you have to help someone with or resources that you're lacking that somebody else is coming in to help you with, the amount of resources you need is based off of the beginning of the month and that decision that you need to make to do the hard work or not. It comes back. It's full circle down here. Like all of the action that you're taking in the beginning, and I know like you don't want to hear it, especially if you don't want to do the work, and I get it, and I'm sorry about it. I'm just trying to warn you so you can make the best of this energy. It's going to come back into play at the end. And then by the end, it's going to be like, you have no more time. There's no more time left. You need this now. So if you're procrastinating, right, going back to this decision to quote unquote half-ass something, and you're procrastinating, the seriousness with the karma effect here of the justice that the justice brings is going to come back into play. You're going to be stressed out about it because you're not going to have what you need, and you're not going to feel in your power and in control. And this thing is going to happen quick. What is the Page of Swords? Four of Wands. Goes back to the Hermit. Eight of Pentacles. Work. You're going to put in the work anyway. You're going to put in the work anyway. See, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, you're always going to get where you have to go. You're going to be where you have to be. It's just a matter of the path that you're taking to get there. Right? Are you doing the smart things in the beginning so that way your path is seamless and smooth? Or are you half-assing in the beginning and then there's like drama and confliction and you need help from other people and other people are coming in to give and offer or whatever, and you feel like you lost your power and your control of the situation and it gets to be too much, and at the end of the day you're still going to put in the work anyway. What is the Ace of Pentacles? King of Pentacles. Put in the work. You're not going to regret it. Who was I? That was a reading for somebody I did last month. Something about if you do the work, you won't regret it, or something like that. The Tower. You'll get your power back. But it's almost as though you have to be pressured. Like there needs to be the fire under your ass in order to do it, basically. It's probably where the fire is coming from over here. The Lovers. If anything will push a Pisces, it's love. Sorry. Your relationship, your lover, it's going to be like, do the thing, if not this or that or whatever. Yeah. But you'll come out on top. You will get the thing. You will get your power back. You will get the resources you need. You will pay the things off that you need to pay off, like whatever it is. There will be a little bit of battle between you and another because of this situation. I picked that up in the beginning, the Lovers in the Tower here. But, you'll get it. And this is also potential at the end for a relationship of some sort as well to begin to come into your life also, if this wasn't already a relationship. If you're already in a relationship and this queen, one of these queens is like your person, then it's just going to sort of build the bond once they see that you did the thing that you needed to do, like you were responsible and you did, or some of you are leaving somebody behind, like I said earlier, and you are making effort and doing something for the sake of someone else, for the sake of another relationship, and then that is going to come to life more so at the end of the month once you do all the things you need to do for it. All right. But that's just for whoever is in the relationship energy. That's what I'm picking up from that. All right, Pisces, so that was your reading. Hope you got something out of it. Press the little thumbs up button, like the video if you did. I would so appreciate it. What is the oracle going to say? So this oracle is just a little bit, it's different. It may not relate to anything that you're going through just because it's a fun Halloween Samhain oracle. So you may get a spell or something like that that comes through, but we'll see. The season of the witch, Samhain Oracle, to show the Pisces how to take full advantage of this holiday season. Potions and spells. Number 28, breaking down to a 10. A pinch of this, a dash of that. Be sure you're sure before you call. Are you sure you want this thing? Because you can get it. And it's funny because your first card is the Magician. He's literally, the Magician is working on a spell. He has all of the elements, all of the tools here, and the resources that he needs. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit, all in one. 28. Potions and spells are how a witch weaves her magic spell, calling into existence her deepest desires. Potion making and spell crafting are two rituals that, when done correctly, can bring about dozens of manifestations. Adding little pinches of this, that here and there can change your creations ever so slightly, and is an art that has been passed down through hundreds of generations in as many cultures. One of the best nights of the year to create potions and work spells is on Samhain, when the veil is at its thinnest. Weaving your magic on this night is like supercharging your magical creations and rituals. Our ancestors would work spells on Samhain to survive the winter. For a time, magic was the very bread and butter of survival, a way to protect, nourish, and support through good times and bad. Should you receive the Potions and Spells card, know that you should begin learning the art of potion making and spell crafting. The more personal a spell or potion, the better the chance of a favorable outcome. Awesome. All right, Pisces, good luck. I hope this all works out for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Check out your moon sign, your rising sign. Have a fun, safe month and holiday. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thank you so much for your time and energy.